Hi everyone, in today's video we are going to show you how to download and install Squish for Java on Windows from our package installers. So open any browser and go to the Qt company website at www.qt.io. Click on the download button. Here you will see options to download various Qt and QA tools. Go to the option which says Downloads for existing QA customers. Click on the Login button and log in using the username and password provided to you by our sales team. Scroll down and click on the tab which says Squish. You will see various Squish binary packages listed here. Since this list is very long, I would suggest that you search for Squish for Java. This will bring you to the Squish for Java binary packages. Since we want to download Squish for Java on Windows operating system, we will click on this link here. Now scroll down to accept the license agreement. Now wait for the download to start. You can see that the download is in progress here. Once the download is complete, you can go to the Downloads folder and double-click on the package installer. This will bring up the setup wizard. Click on the Next button. On this page, you will need to enter your license information. If your company has set up a license server, enter the host and port of the server and proceed to the next page. Should the installer not be able to query the license server, you should check if you have access to the internet and that the license server and your machine are on the same network. If the installer mentions that your license server is blacklisted, please approach us for help. This is the license agreement between you and the Qt company. In order to accept it, choose this radio button here and then click on the Next button. Here you can choose Squish components you want the installer to install. A regular user would just need the Squish IDE. So if you do not want to install the test center, feel free to uncheck this checkbox here and proceed to the next page. Here various scripting languages and their versions are listed which are going to be part of your Squish package. You can choose the desired version in case there are multiple available, as in case of Python. Now click on the Next button. On this page, you can change the destination where Squish should be installed on your hard drive. We recommend to install it in the users directory to prevent access problems. You can click on the Browse button to select a target directory or enter a path yourself. Click on the Next button when you are done. Now you need to select the Java runtime that Squish should be using for your application. For this, either select the right one from the drop-down if the installer recognizes it from the default installations. If that is not the case, you can still enter the path yourself or browse to it via the Browse button. When you have selected the Java runtime environment and the architecture fits the Squish package, then you can click on the Next button. If you want Squish shortcuts to be created on your desktop or the Start menu, you can leave these checkboxes checked. Otherwise, you can just uncheck them and then click on the Next button. Now just click on the Install button to confirm the installation and wait for the installer to complete the process. You can click on the Show Details button to see what the installer is copying at that moment. This is the last page of the installer. If you want the IDE to be started right after the installation is finished, you can keep this checkbox checked. Otherwise, uncheck it and click on the Finish button. This brings us to the end of the tutorial. Hope you will find it helpful and thanks for watching.